Okay, I'm back. Kristen's fine. She, just did not get enough sleep. It kind of shook her up this morning when the alarm went off, I think. The, like, Sharon Harris alarm. But she's good now. Where you go? I've only just returned from Arayan, yet I find the Cristeria moments from being beset by Sin Eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. There, tell me you have some idea why this happened. I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. Mr. Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed around the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1? Question mark? Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. Shall do with the northern apparatus. Here it is. Will you handle the western two? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherite Plaza. Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably... It's gonna be on the shorter side of the day for Final Fantasy, maybe like... another 40 minutes or so. Maybe an hour, somewhere between there, and then I'll switch to Monkey Ball. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda just want to switch back to Hollow Knight, but... Maybe if I play later in the day. It's upstairs. The rookery. Won't someone think of the rooks? Oh. Can I not get up that way? Damn. Nope. Going up the stairs the normal way. I really don't like this song. The first anchor. Despite having very little idea of how it functions, it appears you've activated the device successfully. It rains.
waited! They're coming!
Letting news apps on my phone send me push notifications is one of the worst mistakes I've ever made.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the City Guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
We have to join the vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of eaters we just saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Is there a way to repeat these duties? Like, obviously you can use the duty finder for dungeons and boss trials, but like these kind of like random duties, is there a way to redo these? What lovely weather, just what we wanted. It seems the battle's already begun in earnest. Make haste. Crystarium forces are engaging the Sea Eaters at various locations across Lakeland, assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Okie dokie!
Let's give it our all!
Help is at hand.
Everything's dying in one hit. They're moving toward Radisca's round. I can't, like, summon Chocobo here, can I? Nah. Not the Crystarium Guard. Where are we going now, Alpha now? Oh my god. That's a lot. Someone help me? Thank you. A most impressive trick indeed. None of your own, let's make for the imperative, shall we? Someone hath made short work of these Sin Eaters. Ryuko, you'll be glad to know the locals have all taken shelter. Plus, we can't allow the Eaters to gain any ground with me. Damn it all, we're all too late. I couldn't save them. I'll follow the Eater, you press on to the imperative. I'm staying with you. We've lost too many already, we must hurry. These Eaters are too organized, they cannot merely be acting on instinct. Yeah, the Eomoran, like Valtteri sent them. Right? It is as we feared. Your task as ever it was, turn the tide. Lives of the wounded are in our hands. With like a big group of them. Kind of a dull trial so far. Have care, that is no ordinary eater. A little chunky. And yet more still come. Oh my god.
If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall grant this sound.
Let's give them a show. With heart and speed.
It's kind of a big shitstorm. That felt like a really weird duty.
There are so many. Ah, God damn it!
Who was that? Lena, okay. I thought they said Lise.
Lena, hold on. They turned on me.
I knew I was right to pick her in that one duty. Who turned on you? Traitors? Are there traitors?
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right. Run! Run, damn you! The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned, so stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now. God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work.
Aw. I was hoping to.
No, no, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Is that what he said? I couldn't tell.
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Seems we've driven them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course, those whose bodies remain, anyway. Quest complete! Many are dead. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over. What we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena's about somewhere. So you might also considering asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. Dying guard. Well, shit. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Does that? I don't think that counts for aiding the wounded. Anguished. Did Lena get the sickness? Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, if I turn, please kill me. I beg of you. Where? Trembling guard. Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them. I know it, but I don't really feel like I did much aiding.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
You'll need? I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again.
I'm counting something real quick. Okay.
Now, if you will excuse me.
It's my mom's birthday, and I'm just like counting her new age now because I know her birth year. It's rough out there. I fear that she has the sickness.
I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium.
Is he about to descend like a Harkonnen? Oh, he's on a ship.
Tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and seed might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my senators. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be
Can't wait to kill this guy.
to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
It's gonna be real cool. I wonder when he's gonna like give birth. Cause he's got that like armpit baby. Maybe that's just there though. Objective complete. Oh, I have 2 letters. I'll have to keep an eye out for a delivery Moogle. Bofri's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured I have no intention of allowing any of the wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Nymphilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Thancred in particular sustained quite an injury from that Sin-Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Brick still. Please, give them my thanks. I might be skipping out on Monkey Ball today because I might be needed elsewhere. I might just play more games in the evening though. Like less today or tonight. You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eater landed on an unfortunate. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Nymphilia. She's not taken it well. Can I ask that you speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hatorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Jessamile, but just talk to her, will you? Just talk to her. Just talk to her. Talk to her. She appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Facebook circa 2009. That's not where her head is. Where you go? What are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena. But I was careless, and now it's my fault. You can make up for it by being there for him. Are you sure? I've brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I can do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right, I can still help, if only by seeing these herbs safely to Jessamile. There are only 2 left on the list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I don't need to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant, in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. You only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Jessamile. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. Weird time for Boar's ass? Okay. It is strongly medicinal. No scent whatsoever. Cool room. Got him. Baldachin. I still need to do those, what are they, job quests? That I was told are required. Have I gotten this one yet? I think I did, but just to be safe. I have, yeah. Oh, and Finley told me he would be bringing the rest. With this, it can replenish our store of medicine. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win. I promise you that. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts save more than a few. With Spagheric's in good working order, the Crystarium's people be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone. We have to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed? Need you to tell him something. Me. My dearest friend, you see. He was there on the battlefield with me. But only no one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know what Valkyrie said is true. If our losses were just deserts, and we doom ourselves to work by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, and the Crystal Exarch. I don't know if what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them, either. My friend, he smiled in the end. As he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to kill the Exarch. Don't give up. Don't give in. Please. Tell him. Ready, why not go ahead onto the Ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest tomorrow I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Do you have business with the Exarch? Just say the word. I'll escort you to the Ocular. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you. Though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would they not need a save to begin with? Responsibility for that lies with me. One of our soldiers said that? Thank you. Rest assured, I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. Would you like to talk? How did that make you feel? If I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
He just lets himself in. Seems a little slower than normal, huh?
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone. For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe. Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin-Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin-Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
Vorthri's a Light Warden.
These minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin-Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin-Eaters.
Mm-hmm.
And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin-Eater from miles away?
Mm-hmm.
Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison.
Meaning?
To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia.
Self-deprecation.
If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't
do what I
what?
can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
It will kill you, and I can't have
But I
that.
do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation.
Whoa.
But it all makes sense now.
Hello.
The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest.
Calls them like you see them.
Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however,
Bosom.
you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Love.
Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
What is his angle right now?
The gates.
Hello? Oh, I can just ask him about Zodiark? Sure. I told you before, Zodiark is the creation of my people. The first people. We summoned him as your kind of might a primal, albeit an infinitely more powerful one. And like one of your primals, he tempered us. It was only natural, there is no resisting such power. And so we Asians came to exist solely to bring about the rule of darkness, his darkness. Of course some would call us evil for it, and they would be fools. Though this is only to be expected given their innate ability to conceive of the nature of our universe. But I believe I'm repeating myself. Do you not trust me to speak honestly? Do you hope to catch me in a lie? Really, I have no need of a deception, and even if I did, I assure you, you would find it quite indistinguishable from the truth. I was just gonna try and pose with him, because I honestly don't think I'll get many chances to do that. I don't know what I'm going for. I just feel like it's not often you get to pose with, the villain. More so in this expansion, because he's just kind of around. Assuming he's the villain. I'm sorry to be insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. At the tessellation? You got 10 ticket things? Fun? What? What do you mean ticket things? What are you talking about? How'd you get 10 Aetheryte tickets? Oh, is it the drops? Yeah, I think the drops are available for anyone streaming this game right now. If you just watch me play this game, then you get stuff. I can't like turn it on or off, but like it's fine. That's cool. I mean, you're not playing the game right now anyway, so you're not going to use it, but that's the thing. You can give me... Sure, thank you. I would take that. Sorry for the wait, I'm ready now. Are you sure you want to do this? Completely sure? Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny. And I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. Whoa! Just putting it out there for anyone to grab. Okay, mogstation.com. I want it. Did I like change my Square Enix password? Oh. Fucking racing here. Fucking your item code. Oh yeah, it's mine. That's mine. I'm the streamer, I get it. It's mine. You put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I found you more an airship coming in to land over Amang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Valthry's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Now, Nabav Arang lies in the southern reaches of Am Arang, and there are two routes that we can take to get there. Oh, hello. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Moritsu. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Billy and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal than Nabav Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd cross the Severant from a point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If the Omorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients. And we can be sure their activities would not meet with Valthry's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be far safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Omorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. Rain stops. This way, you'll have a chance at reaching Nabav Arang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that's a sound plan, but I cannot allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? You know, my skills. I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred might regret. Well then, leave the work of distracting Valthry's forces to you. The rest of us will take to the western route. Try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best we follow the road from the bridges. Won't be fast with a solid path under our foot. Feet. Multiple feet. Multiple foot is feet. We'll borrow and a few Amaro for our own journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. I know they said it's her decision, but I'm surprised everyone's just like letting this happen. Without much protest at all, like totally facilitating it. You can use 2 of them and they stack. There you are. The gate leading to Arong is just up ahead. In all the time I've been there, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands. At this point. But we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you? How many new areas do I have to, like, find? Just the one, I guess. Wait, no, we're going, that's a place I've been, never mind. That's a place I've been. I like that they always, like, prevent you from just, like, teleporting to, like, the new area. They have, like, a guy you have to talk to at the gate to progress the quest. It's like, no, you have to walk there. Off so soon, Master Hashigi? You've barely time to recover from the battle. If you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand.
Very gigantic way to gate, yeah.
Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth.
You gotta talk to this guy by the gate.
Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop for now. Well, actually, let me finish this quest up, because I feel like it'll put me in a better place. This path has been scared by the flood. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. I wanted to put the objective closer to one of the crystals, at least. Just give me the next, objective, please. Take it that you're seeing what I'm seeing. Find a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes, but you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Okay, it's just gonna be down there. You got a talkative local. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stop for now. I might play later tonight, to be honest, because I have nothing else to do right now. And I want to play more games. But, for now, that's it. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Have a good one. I'm gonna raid the ducks.